topic of today's podcast is me reviewing every Ioni Cosmetics lip oil that I could find from Dollar Tree. And in case you don't know, but I do feel the need to explain a little bit as to why I'm qualified to do this review. I definitely love testing lip oils. So I have tested Wet n Wild, e.l.f., Profusion, Sigma. I recently got some from LA Colors that I still have to try. And inevitably, I'm probably forgetting something because I just have too many lip products. And if you don't know, but it's hard to know me and not know this, I am the world's biggest fan of the Wet n Wild lip oils, the originals, not the plumpers. I think I talk about them almost every day. I've recommended them so many times. Who knows how many lip oils I have contributed to the sale of. So I'm always looking to see, even though Wet n Wild's price is phenomenal, the shade range is great as well. Anybody else out there, they doing anything really cool? So what I like about Wet n Wild's is they are the only lip oil that when they come off, your lips actually feel conditioned, refreshed, renewed, like fresh baby lips. It's an experience. Which just hit me with what I did forget. I did also try the Be Pure from Dollar Tree. They have one lip oil. It's basically a knockoff for Neutrogena. So there's only one of those, right? And I guess, spoiler alert, I just haven't found another one like Wet n Wild, not even the Ioni. But it doesn't mean that these are bad. And we have a lot of fun things going on. We have some Popsicle packages, Zodiac, Lunar Zodiac lip oils, another design that makes me think of like 1920s, like Great Gatsby. Maybe I'm crazy, but lots of fun things going on. So I'm going to get right into this here. And I think is so addictive about Dollar Tree is it's kind of like a thrill of the hunt, right? So you go in there. I know I'm in there for my bathroom cleaner and some napkins and whatever else. And then I come out with 3 bulging bags full of mystery makeup that I have no idea what is going to happen, but it was screaming at me that I had to try it, right? And that's how all the experimentation begins. And that's how I ended up here today with a ridiculous amount of Dollar Tree makeup that I'm trying to work through and test. I started buying it last year. So when did I start buying in 2025? Like around June or May? I don't know. I've been doing a lot, and then it took me forever to get to this point of actually sharing on Substack. So here we are. And as with all the Dollar Tree makeup goes, over time you'll keep spotting more and more of these products from the same brands, right? So over time I keep amassing more lip oils from Ioni Cosmetics in these different shades, in these different packages and collections. And I just started buying them up, and I ended up with, let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I ended up with 9 lip oils. They're $1.25 each. I'm going to go through them. So the first, I don't even know what you want to call them because these lip oils are taken, almost all of these are taken from an actual collection, but they just called this product line, I guess, lip oil. Very simple and to the point. And these are the ones that came in like a popsicle sort of applicator. If you're looking at the Substack and you see the pictures, you know what I mean, right? So they're very eye-catching, they're playful, they're colorful, they're a little fun when you see them mid-aisle, so on and so forth. And they only came in 2 shades as far as I can tell, which are pink, coconut, and peaches and cream. I have swatches of all of this in the Substack, of course. And they are very sheer. I can't really even call it like a wash of color. They're essentially clear, but they're going to make your lips look glossy and shiny, juicy, healthy, all of the words. The biggest quirk, is the applicator. I think I can make an entire podcast just ranting and raving about microscopic Barbie doll sized applicators on makeup at Dollar Tree. But these are so small, and I don't have big lips. I have very thin lips. I know it. And I have to keep dipping it in and dipping it in. How many times until I feel like I have put on a sufficient layer of lip oil? At the end of the world? No, it's just stupid. What really threw me off about this line is the scents. Okay, so we have this one. It's called Peaches and Cream. I am telling you, the scent, the flavor is watermelon. I don't know if this is a mistake. I don't know what's intentional here, but I mean, the Peaches and Cream is an orange color. And then, of course, pink coconut was like coconutty. So that's just very weird. But all in all, they feel very nice on the lips. They're not sticky, they're not heavy, just shiny, comfortable. And like I have already alluded to, they're not going to leave your lips feeling any particular sort of way afterward, but they're pleasant to wear. Reapply them, enjoy the shine. That's how it goes with these ones. All right, next up are the Lunar Zodiac lip oils, and they are definitely the most aesthetic. So the packaging is very wavy. It kind of makes me think of, and I don't know how to say the brand, Gizu. They're like lip oils and lip glosses, but not quite. It's kind of like the vibe, right? Just gonna. In real time, sometimes I end up editing my writing as I'm reading it back. There's just a difference in reading through your writing and editing it versus saying it out loud. Sometimes you catch something else. But yeah, definitely a lot of just nice details on the packaging here. And there was 2 shades from this Lunar Zodiac collection, and they are red and purple gold. I think purple gold sounds very interesting to say out loud if you're not looking at the photos and the swatches. It's basically like a burgundy in the bottle, or a wine. And even though they have those fun names, red and purple gold, the color payoff here is also very subtle. You do get a sheer wash or tint of color with them. I show them all on my lips, but it's by no means as impactful as it is when you're looking at the tube. And same story here. They're lightweight, they're not sticky, they're not thick. You get that smooth, glossy shine. In terms of the applicator, it's still on the smaller side. Oh, it is what it is with them, I guess. But again, perfectly pleasant. They're comfortable, they're shiny. I can toss these on. I don't need lip liner. I don't have to think about it or fuss, and I can be in a hurry, and it's okay. And not to make things confusing, but the most recent collection they came out with, the one that is giving me like the Great Gatsby vibes, they also dropped 2 lip oils, which they just called lip oil again, just like the Popsicle ones. They don't put a whole lot of work, into the product line names. They're not really product lines. It's like they come out with a collection and you get 2 lip oils, 2 lipsticks. So I don't know what else to call it. And they don't really get creative on those sides of the names. So anyway, here we are. So these 2 shades are called red and pink. And if you're looking at the pictures, and I wish you would, the red in the tube looks very pink. And then the one that's called pink is not red or pink. It has a very berry tone to it. So I don't really know what they're doing with these lip oils. The shade names don't quite align with the actual color. Then the flavors are completely off from what the flavor is supposed to be. But I mean, they work. And then when you put these ones on, they're basically clear on the lips as well. To heck with the red and the pink, but it actually looks burgundy. They are going on completely clear, but you know what? They were able to do okay with the applicator. But this is just going to make you want to fall out of your chair. The applicator size is decent, but now with these, they don't want to pick up much of the product. It's like, I think it has to do with the stopper. The stopper inside the tube is just taking off too much product. So here I go again. I gotta dip it in several times to get a good coat on my lips. We're just kind of batting zeros here, aren't we? But again, they have a nice formula. It's not giving you like fresh, like newborn baby lips, but it's not heavy, it's not sticky, it's not greasy. They're comfortable. It's not like putting canola oil on your lips. And again, they're going to wear off and you're going to reapply. Nothing bad is going to happen, but it's not going to feel like a lip treatment. And then there is one final line of lip oils, and they're an actual product line. So these are ones that you will find in Dollar Tree on like the permanent somewhat permanent wall. And I've only ever found 3 shades of them, and I'm fairly certain for how long it's been, these are the only shades. So this line is called Tinted Lip Oil, and it comes in Pink Doll, Sweet Honey, and Plum Berry. And these ones are in a square packaging. So they really do give you that elf, Wet and Wild sort of vibe, right? These are honestly my favorites of the bunch. So, and they also have the giant applicator, just like Elf and Wet and Wild and all the other brands. I love that. It gets a ton of product on it, and that doesn't even make me mad because I'm not putting on lip oil. I want a nice juicy coating of that. I want my lips to look juicy. Okay, so it's a big applicator. It grabs a lot of product. Give it to me. Can we get the other Dollar Tree applicators changed? And you can see the tint for sure. So as you go through the pictures, you're able to see, okay, there's some pink on the lips. The Sweet Honey's a bit more clear, but there's a little bit of that red-orange kiss, and the Plum Berry adds little plum, okay? So if you are looking for, you care about the applicator and how much comes out and actually getting a tint, you want to go for the tinted lip oils. The other ones, they might come in colors, but they just don't give you any colors, and you might have to put 5 coats on. But maybe you'll go through it very quickly. I don't know. So it's still a sheer wash of color, but I like that you can see some tint there. You see some shine. So they just feel the most substantial out of all the Ioni lip oils, and I say that in a good way. They feel like what a lip oil should be. They're not like a lip gloss. They're not pretending to be a lip gloss, right? And with all of these, really and truly, but I said it with these ones, you can reapply and your lips aren't going to get gunked up and nothing is going to look weird. And I have been guilty of carrying some of these in my purse. And you have to be thinking about Wet and Wild, like if those are your favorite and they make your lips feel so good. Yeah, but I have other products that I like, and I just, want to carry stuff around. And I've carried these in my purse. They have not leaked. And I like a product like this again that is shiny, a very sheer wash of color. I just want to throw it on and look put together and look juicy without having to pull out a mirror and put on lip liner and lipstick and 5 other things and get my lips lined just right. You don't need to do that with anything that's shiny or even just a lip gloss, right? You could just throw it on and really coat your lips and you look good. Some days you just need that, okay? But, when the Dollar Tree product hits the purse status, there's something there to pay attention to. And I will tell you, there is one Dollar Tree product that has been living in my purse full time, and it is the Be Pure lip mask, the one in the blue and white tube that everybody says is a dupe for Aquaphor. I will review it one day. I'll do some sort of like Be Pure, like lip balm sort of roundup. But I just want to say, all of the hype that you've heard about this product is true. I've never tried Aquaphor. I don't even care to now. That Be Pure lip mask is the real deal. It actually feels like the Wet n Wild lip oils in the effect that it gives to your lips, or the Wet n Wild limited edition potted lip masks that they put in their collections like Hello Kitty and SpongeBob. So Be Pure did it, and I really wish I would have bought some backups when I found it because it took me forever to find it and I have not found it again since. But I also didn't want to buy multiple and then end up not liking it. I've really been trying not to do that. Although buying backups is a problem in and of itself in overconsumption, but I'm getting way off topic. So Ioni lip oil, the tinted lip oils, the Be Pure lip mask, they do deserve to be in your purse. They are well worth the $1.25 when you're getting plenty of product, right? So what is my overall verdict on these things? Okay? Well, there's definitely a pattern with them. They're all shiny, they're sheer, they're comfortable, they're not sticky. Nothing from Ioni is going to do double duty as a moisturizing treatment. They're not going to give you long-term lip hydration once they wear off, but you want a quick shine, you want to get the job done right. There is no reason to not go for these, and they're just fun little beauty finds to throw in your bag to brighten your day. The packaging has appeal to it. It'll lift your mood a little bit, and it just makes a Dollar Tree hunt worth it, right? So you never know what the next random gem is going to be by any means. Now, to put a bookend on all of this, I was thinking the other day about this Substack article here in this podcast, and I said, one thing I didn't do was add star ratings, which is what I usually do. So how about we do them live time? We're going to add them to the post and we'll rate them together. So first, the lip oils that have the teeny tiny applicator and the flavors don't match. I think what I would do is I would give them a 4 out of 5 stars for aggravation of the applicator and the weirdness of the flavor. But they're still cute. They still serve their purpose. And Ioni doesn't give you really any kind of claims to chomp on. The Lunar Zodiac lip oil, I'd probably do the same. I like the packaging. I like that I'm getting a little bit of a sheer wash of color with them. But they still have a small applicator. So we'll do 4 stars out of 5 stars. Now, for the next lip oils, the ones in the Great Gatsby packaging, the colors are just, the color names don't really match the colors. They end up being kind of clear. I think I would reach for those the least. I'll give them a 3. And then, of course, the tinted lip oils, the ones that have made it into my purse, I would give those a 5 out of 5. That is really, so far, the best lip oil I have tried at Dollar Tree, and we'll see, what LA Colors has for us at some point. But there, those are all rated now, and that's it. So I'm thinking next time maybe to do like a smaller post, but to go through all of Ioni's pH color changing lip balms, just talk about those and get those knocked out, but you never know. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening.